Okay, so somebody was asking how to find out if there's a cell available or if you can buy a claim in an area. There's a couple of things to do. First, you want to make sure that nobody owns a cell that you're going to go play on. If they do, you're going to have to get permission to ask them if you could go play on their claim for the day. Generally, someone would say yes if you're going to split it with them or give them something, or if they just know you just want to go for an outing. Most claim owners are fairly nice, especially if they're trying to sell one. They'll absolutely let you go play. Most of them, I will, you know. But anyways, so this pertains to home PC only. I don't do mobile, so maybe somebody has a explanation how to do it. But this is just a trick that I learned. Maybe somebody else has a faster way. So this is an area on the Fraser River that I'm interested in, and I already know just by looking at this lovely creek here. It's called the Stein River. Stein River, S-T-E-I-N River. I actually just plucked this off of the MTO, or the MTO off Google, just as an example. This is nothing I own or anything else, so if somebody watches this and they actually see their claim here in a few minutes, my apologies, but it's public information, so I don't mean to be rude, but I'm going to do this video to show those of you that might want a couple of hints of how to quickly find out if you can claim a claim. What I do is I right click on there, and then I click on what's here. So you let me click off again, mouse over the area you want to find out, okay, then right click on what's here, okay, down below. Now I have a camera prod holding the camera, but I'll have to move it to show it. Down here is the codes for where I just asked what's here. Notice I put a little dot on there. I had to move in shade there. Excuse a shitty video, excuse my language, but I actually have a blanket behind me blocking the sun from lighting the screen, because our computers are outside on the tables outside, because there's no room in our little camper for them, so we're running our computers outside for the year. So what I do is I click on that, and it pops up the codes right away. Okay, I don't use this one. This one doesn't work. It'll take you somewhere in China or Russia if you put that into the Ministry Titles map section. So what I do is I copy that. Those of you who know how to copy and paste, just copy that. Go over to Ministry Titles online. Okay, this is your welcome page after you log in. All right. Now I don't go to search or view. For instance, I don't go to view. I go to placer acquisition, which is right here. You click on the same for mineral, not to confuse it, but instead, let me explain. If you just click on view in either the map, I always use the CWM one. If you click on view, you can't attempt to buy or see if you can buy it. So it's to save time, I click on placer claim whatever, the button up there. You see that? And I have the certain areas blocked out, my personal information. So then after you click that, it'll refresh the page. Then you click on placer claim registration acquisition, and then it'll ask you for the cell ID or use the online map section. So if you don't know the cell ID or the area that you want to find out if there's anything in it, using online map section, and then click I've read and understood down below there, then click next. All right, it's a little bit slow because I'm on satellite here. You hear a generator buzzing in the background about 80 feet away behind a tree. Okay, so let me come to the search in the MTO's map. Now remember, I said make sure you click on placer claim acquisition, make sure it says that there on the right hand side, and again pertains to home PC. I don't know about mobiles. Click on that search button and paste that coords in there. Okay, pops up the longitude, latitude. Remember what I said about using the other? Make sure you use that. Click on the search, and right away it'll pop up that place on the Stein River where I wanted to see if I could buy a claim. And Stein Valley. Let me just scroll out here. You can barely see it, but there's the river coming down in through there. Anyways, that's the exact course that we just did on the oh, let me scroll back out here. Now, placer, anywhere that's designated as a placer claim area will be colored light brownish like that, almost a beige color. Where you see real dark brown, that's First Nations. And you can do your selection on the pick out what you want it to show. I always make sure I've got the Indian Reserves, placer claim areas, and current titles and stuff. That's going further than I want to explain. It'll take hours and hours and hours. It took me a couple of years to learn the system in and out, which is not watching videos 24/7 on it, but you know, it can be daunting and confusing. So what I'm just showing you is a quick way how to find out if a claim is or if there are claims in that area that are open or anything else. So just waiting for this to clear up here to refresh. There we go. All right, so these are really dark sections. You can see here that's a reserve outline. Okay. And they'll even, if you go in further, even say so. It's they'll have the name of the Indian band, for instance. See all those dark sections here. So if you try to click on one, now you see all these pink cells are claimed. If there's a number there, it's claimed out. All right. Which I knew anyways. Now, this is in dark brown, so, and it's an Indian Reserve. You can't no reserves are allowed, no claims are allowed, right? But let's go up to the light brown section here. Okay, whoops. First we got to go select the use the tool that you're going to. Here you click the square if you want to buy or you want to check a sell out, and here you can click this one if you want to draw your own area that you want to claim. Like you can octagon or whatever you call it. So to check out a cell, see if it's available. So we click that there because it goes off grid here. You can't work there. That's it's a park, right? But this light area here should be claimable. But it will tell you that you overlap the native reserve. Okay. So now you go to, after you've clicked that and it's changed color, you click to acquire title. Wait for it to refresh. And click next. No, it's not available. So yeah, they've got that under lockdown. So then we click back. Okay. Then we click that off. Right? The red X there. Now we want to go find, and that's still on, so now we want to go find something that is available. Up here should be available. It's in light brown. Oh, there's a little beezy buzzy. Oops. Come on. There. It's a little bit slow because of the internet speed. Acquire title, processing, click next. Processing. So there you go. It is available. See? Then you just put in your property number, like, or name it yourself. We name ours bcgpm.com. That's our YouTube channel, right? All of our claims are not named that way and always will be. And we'll go back. We don't want it. Go back out, and I was just going to show you something I was talking about earlier. Let's scroll way out here. This is going to be about the areas that you can claim. As you notice, I tried to claim an area that pretty much overlapped 90% of an Indian band, so they've got locked down. You can't claim in that area, right? So let's just go out here. And of course, you can't claim anywhere in a park. And like I mentioned, like we'll get out of the dark sections here. See, over here is the Litton Band 33, blah blah blah. So anywhere that's a light shade, almost a beige color. This is down near the, I haven't been over here before, but that's all claimable. So pretty much all the way up to Lillooet, you can't get anything unless it's near the Fraser River within so many what is it? No, it's about 2 cells wide. You can get higher ground, like we've got 5 cells up on high ground above the Fraser, and it's above a couple of the claims below, but which is unfortunate because our property is right above it, and we have an old quad trail that goes right down to the claim, but we don't really want to work the Fraser River because it's, you know, it's not there unless it gets a lot more lower. So as we go up to Lillooet, you see all this. This is called placer designated areas in the light brown, and you can, it's still refreshing. Sorry, I'm gonna go a bit further here. So you can hand pan with shovel anywhere in here. Like for instance, right in here, you could buy a cell anywhere in here. You see up here, there's pink cells. These are current owned cells, unless they don't have a number in them. Just waiting for this to refresh here. I'll go in closer. Yeah, internet speeds. Yeah, just as I refresh it, right? Yeah, I see all these are sold out. But so you can buy a cell anywhere you want. Just give you a bigger scope. You know, the best way to learn the MTO is just sit there and play with it. Play with the buttons, test the buttons out, find out what each button does, and get your color schemes going. Check off the, like I said, check off the areas that that you want to see, like placer claim areas, reserves. Okay, placer reserves. Where is it? Then I always have this checked off down here. I got to get in the shade here. First Nations layers, private land layers, other resource layers. But I have the private land layers and the First Nations always, because I want to know if somebody owns the property that I'm going to buy a cell on, because I don't want to work a cell on somebody's property unless they don't live there. Most people live on their properties from what I'm seeing, so I don't want to get into conflict with somebody, or you know, I'm just not going to force somebody to let me onto their property, which you can do, which is kind of ugly thing to do. You know, you got to give a 8-day written notice to a property owner before you access your cell from their property, and that's kind of invasion of privacy. If I owned a property, I wouldn't want anybody traipsing through my property to work their cell every day or whatever. So that's the end of the instructional video, how to quickly find out the coords for anywhere you want. Just go on to the You can also go onto the MTO map, but I like to go on Google first. I like to pinpoint an area right quickly, because it's a lot faster than going onto the MTO map and then trying to find out, well, where am I now, because you have to zoom in and zoom in and zoom in. So hopefully that'll help some of you. Thanks for watching. If you got a mobile version of what I've just shown, that'd be fun for those that know how to use a mobile. I don't do it. My fingers are too fat to play around with the buttons on my phone all the time, or tap my screen. I have a hard enough time texting. Thanks for watching, sharing, and subscribing. See you in the next video. This one will go up, it's Sunday, March the, what is it? March the what? 28th. Sunday, March the 28th. So I will have that video uploaded this evening and share it on Facebook. I have to do it from in town, from the high-speed, secret high-speed free area that we use, and because it would take literally 2 hours to upload this to through the satellite, not to mention use up bandwidth. Thanks a lot. See you in the next video. Bye.